important to take time. It's important to decompress. I get a question all the time, like, how do you manage burnout? The answer is I listen to my body, I listen to my mind. And when my body and my mind needs a break, I take it. Ahoy gang, coming to you from Clearwater, Florida. It has been a very long 6 weeks. I am taking a couple of days on the beach. As you may see out here. Those of you who have never come to the States, or if you do come to the States and you want to go to the beach, Clearwater is my favorite beach in the country. But what I wanted to do is I wanted to take a couple of minutes to reflect on the last 6 weeks or so. So over the last 6 weeks, I've traveled all over the world, spent time in Porto giving the keynote address at the Siemens Developer Days, and then I came back into the States, and then I went to Portugal to the Critical Manufacturing MES 4.0 International Summit. You know, if I was gonna sum up what I've learned over the 6 weeks is two things. Number one, the European Union is just so far behind the rest of the world in digital transformation. And what is stunning to me is how little they know it. It's encouraging. I did see two signs that were encouraging that they're kind of figuring it out. Number one, I had meetings with executives, senior leadership at Siemens about WinCCOA and their go-to-market strategy, and how is it you take an IIoT platform like WinCCOA and you get it in the hands of many people who need it as humanly possible. And you do that considering the German export controls that they have to deal with. The conversations I had with the senior leadership at Siemens is the first time that those types of conversations with European leaders have resonated. And so that's encouraging. To follow up on that point, when I was in Porto, the vast majority of the attendees, I think there were 600, 700 in the room when I was giving the keynote, the vast majority of the attendees were from the EU. A fraction of the room had heard of Model Context Protocol, MCP. No one in the room said that they could define what digital transformation was. There were debates. There was an actual debate over whether production is king in manufacturing. Little hint, anybody who works in manufacturing agreed with the statement that production's king. But it was amazing to me that a lot of the support people, the vendors, the OEMs, the integrators who support end users didn't know that. And so that shows a decoupling of the thought process between consultants and the people who have the actual problems in the European Union. So that's first and foremost. The EU is incredibly far behind. Vast majority don't know it. Some are starting to figure it out, and that's really encouraging. Number two, and this is probably the big takeaway. AI agents are taking over the conversation everywhere, LinkedIn, YouTube, you name it. What agentic AI, enter in whatever buzzword you want. But at the end of the day, all artificial intelligence is computers mimicking human intelligence. Machine learning is computers finding patterns in data we can't see with the naked eye. It's that simple. But agentic AI is kind of taken over everything. And it's the hype train right now is pretty ridiculous, pretty intense. I'm starting to see a crisis. Let me start by saying this. It's not that agentic AI doesn't have enormous potential and that it isn't a game changer. And what is agentic AI? What's the difference between a large language model, okay, or a large reasoning model, and AI agents? LLMs are task-based. I ask a question, you give me a response. That's a task. AI agents are goal-based. I give you a responsibility and you monitor for changes, anomalies, and then you go access the data you need to do advanced reasoning to live up to your objective, execute the objective. That's agentic AI. What's the crisis? The crisis is that because agentic AI is on the hype train right now, a lot of end users who haven't started their digital transformation journey, the connect, collect, store, analyze, visualize, find patterns, report, and solve, those end users are susceptible to buying a bill of goods from a consultant or an OEM who promises something agentic AI will deliver that it cannot without first building a digital infrastructure. And so the lesson for the end user is you still got to do connect, collect, store, analyze, data operations. You still have to build a digital infrastructure. You still have to crawl before you stand. You got to stand before you walk. You got to walk before you run. So what I'm doing here in Clearwater is I am decompressing after a very, very long 6 weeks. I am going on a cruise here in a couple of days to the Summer Worship Nights cruise, Christian Fellowship, Christian music, Brandon Lake and Phil Wickham, unplugging, and I'm debriefing. I'm writing down all the things that I thought about over the last 6 weeks, the things I was exposed to, the conversations I've had, and I'm planning. You know, we just finished the Edge Connectivity workshop, Edge Connectivity and UNS workshop that Trent Christopher put on at IIoT.University. And next month, we're prepping now for Aaron Semley to do the MCP and Unified Namespace workshop at the end of July. I guess the message that I have for the community is, number one, it's important to take time. It's important to decompress. I get a question all the time, like, how do you manage burnout? The answer is I listen to my body, I listen to my mind. And when my body and my mind needs a break, I take it, which is what I'm doing this week and next. And then number two, if there's anything that you are gonna focus on this summer, it's this. You should focus on becoming fluent in Model Context Protocol, an API for AI agents. You should become fluent in Model Context Protocol. Learn what it is, research it, be able to answer the question, what is Model Context Protocol and how do AI agents use it? And then once you gain fluency in Model Context Protocol, ask yourself this question: how could an end user really benefit from MCP and Agentic AI if they don't first have a digital infrastructure that they own? All right, with that, take some time for yourself, like, subscribe, comment down below, and I will see you guys at the MCP and UNS workshop at the end of July, July 29th and 30th, put on by Aaron Semley from HighByte.